Ladies and gentlemen, as we are about to begin, please make yourself comfortable. Your cooperation in making sure your microphone is muted is highly recommended. Thank you. Honorable guests, DDS-DCE, lineup of ICTSS 2019-2020, ICTSS Caretaker 2020-2021, the candidates of ICTSS 2020-2021, the representative from Economics and Management Science Society, EMSAS, Bachelor of Education Students Association, BETSA, and Islamic Revealed Knowledge and Human Sciences Student Society, IRKHSSS, and Kuliah of Architecture and Design, KICT, the students of Kuliah of ICT, ladies and gentlemen, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and welcome to the Annual General Meeting of ICTSS 2020-2021. Before we proceed, let us first open our ceremony today with Kitab Al-Fatiha. Amin, amin, ya Rabbal Alamin. To get more blessings for our ceremony today, let us call upon Brother Haikal Razali for the recitation of dua.
Al-Fatiha. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahirabbil alamin. Wassalatu wassalamu ala asyrafil anbiya'i wal mursalin wa ala alihi washabihi ajma'in. Ya Allah, ya Rahman, ya Rahim. On this glorious day, we uphold our hand to pray gratefully to thank on your infinite favor and blessing to us for giving us the chance to conduct our program annual grand meeting ICTSS 2019-2020 and ICTSS Caretaker 2020-2021 for tonight. We ask for your blessing to make this occasion a success and full of barakah. Ya Hakim, Ya Azim, thank you for giving us the opportunity to live in peace and harmony, to perform our task as your servant, and to give contribution to our society, religions, and country. Make us among your obedient and grateful servants. Keep us from disobeying your commands. Protect us from the COVID-19 virus and other things that could endanger ourselves, our family, and our community. Grant us long-lasting health, a health mind, beneficial knowledge, good provisions, and deeds that will be accepted. Allahumma ja'alna hadha jam'an marhuma wa tafruqana min ba'dika ma'suma wa la taj'alillahumma fina wa la ma'ana wa la man yatba'na shaqiyya wa la satrudu wa la sahrusa. Allahumma ja'al khaira a'marina akhiruhu wa khairu a'malina khawatimuhu wa khairu ayyamina yawm alqaka fihi. Allahumma ighfir lana dhunubana wa ikhwanina alladhi sabaquna bil iman wa la taj'al fi qulubina ghilal lilladhina amanu rabbana innaka ra'ufur rahim. Rabbana atina fid dunya hasanah wa fil akhirati hasanah wa qina adzaban nar. Wa sallallahu ala sayyidina Muhammad wa ala alihi wasallam walhamdulillahi rabbil alamin.
Thank you, Brother Haikal, for the dua recitation. May our ceremony tonight run smoothly and be blessed by Allah. It is an honor to have all of us gathered in this occasional event. As we are all aware, before this AGM, polling day starting at 8:30 a.m. until 6 p.m. that consisted of the election of the main boards. Now, with much honor, I would like to call upon Dr. Muhammad Sharkawi bin Hamzah, Deputy Dean of Student Development and Community Engagement, to say a few words. Please welcome.
Okay. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Can you hear me? Go.
Yes, Doctor.
Yes, sir.
So, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Wassalatu wassalamu ala asyrafil mursalin walhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. All right. So, how all of you? Everybody good?
Alhamdulillah, sir, we're fine.
Alhamdulillah, good.
Okay. So, as the new norm, all right. So, we have to adapt. So, it has been 1 year of COVID. I think 18 March kan? 18 March is the anniversary of COVID-19. All right, so we have gone through 2 semesters of online online classes. All right, so you have been ups and downs. All right, we have been going through a lot of things. Okay, so ICTSS has adapt through the changes. Okay, so as the season change, so a new lineup will come forward from the old one. Okay, so with a new set of challenges. All right, so we have among us also new students. All right, that have not even seen the current batch have not even seen the kuliah building. All right, so the previous batch, I think the new student, the 201 student, they were asked to register to the campus, and then suddenly they become RTL. But the new student 202, they not even set foot in our whole sacred ground, the kuliah on top of the hill. All right, so hopefully they will have the opportunity like you guys to set foot on the sacred hill and play around, playing the frisbee on the the circle there. All right, and also eating in the cafe. All right, sitting around playing with the cats in KICT, inshallah. All right, so the things for me, the journey for 1 year have test us. All right, so can we adapt? All right, so if you're looking at this is the time where IT, information technology, computer science, computer technology basically should be shining. All right, so the past tenure have done a good job. All right, in trying in adapting to the changes. All right, they even did they hold the post for a longer period than other tenure. So a round of applause to them for their their hard work and effort. All right, thank you very much. And also we do not forget the caretaker. All right, so these are the special branch. This is the special bunch of ICTSS. They rose to the occasion to to take care of the election. All right, so their main task is basically to ready the election, and I think they have done a great job finding the proper method to do it also. All right, so again a round of applause for them. Okay, so in KICT for me, we have a lot of talent. All right, so but they are hidden. All right, so most of us prefer to stay behind the screen of the computer rather than mingle around with other people. All right, so I think for us to shine, we have to be better in both. All right, so even though we our realm is virtual, all right, but we should make our presence felt, all right, to other people. So that is one of the challenge for the new tenure. All right. So how can we become significant, all right, to our counterpart, to our peers, all right, among ICTzen in this virtual digital world. Okay, so how can ICTSS become relevant to the new norm? All right, so we have been living with COVID for around 1 year. All right, so now we have the new CMCO, what, PKPP, and now, all right, so everything is changing. We have the vaccine now, so hopefully make doa lah, by next semester everything will be back to, it's not back to normal, it basically is going to be a new norm again where we adapt and change to the ever changing world. All right, so even though maybe we can do face to face again, but it has changed us. All right, so previously we're talking about the digital divide or everything. We are talking about the immigrant, digital immigrant, and digital native. All right, so we're talking about digital immigrant and digital native. Digital immigrant are somebody that come and visit the digital world, but the digital native are those guys who have been born, all right, in the digital world. You were born with Facebook already. All right, Facebook, for my generation, Facebook was I was there first, then Facebook. Before Facebook, they have like Friendster, they have the MySpace and everything. All right, so all of those have gone. Now you are the new generation Facebook. Now even then you have newer generation. You have the Instagram generation, then you have the TikTok generation. So we are waiting for the newer kind of generation. So in a very exciting world. So later on, you're going to go into the world. All right. So this is basically a new place. So currently, you can use your advantage as a student. All right. So to experiment whatever that you can do here in the university. Okay. So one of the aspiration from our deputy rector, all right, so our deputy rector, our rector Tan Sri Kifli, is that look at the university as a living lab. All right, so living lab is basically, a lab is where you can experiment with things. All right, learn new things here, adapt to the new changes, so that when you are going to move out from the university, you will be a better person. All right, so to be a better person, you have to go through a lot of changes. All right, so that you can be mature and everything. So hopefully, we have around, I think, how many generation of ICTSS already. All right, so as we evolve, we should be going into to be a better version of ourselves. All right, so hopefully the next tenure will be more excellent, all right, than the previous tenure. All right, because you are you can say that you are standing on the shoulder of giants. Okay, so with that, I hope that the next tenure can take ICTSS to a new platform, because we are currently living and breathing the digital world. All right, so this is a new challenge. Okay, so if we do not adapt, then we're going to perish. Okay, so hopefully with the support of ICTzen, all the students here, uh, we are going to make ICTS as a new as a platform for us to get together and be a better person. All right, so even now we are moving into a more student power oriented. What say? We have the IMSU also. All right, so they are going to have election on the 15th of March. So hopefully the previous tenure can step up and be part of the IMSU. All right, so you must evolve from the kuliah to the university level. All right, so that is my my wish for the last tenure. All right, so the new tenure, you march forward into the future, and for the last tenure, be more than ICTSS. All right, because you have learned a lot of things while you are ICTSS, so now contribute on the higher level. Okay, so that you can come back to the kuliah and contribute more to the new tenure. All right, so it has been a long time duration for the last tenure. So again, I would like to thank them for the efforts, and for the caretaker. Thank you very much again for um, successfully conducting the election. And for the next tenure, uh, hopefully, not hopefully, you must take ICTSS to a newer platform in this digital era. So we are basically a digital era. Everybody, we have never thought that we're going to be using Zoom, everything like this. All right, but as things change, it remains the same, but at the same time, it evolve further into more and better future, inshallah. All right, so again, hopefully everybody is healthy. All right, so uh, basically I miss having the student around. Is the building is an empty shell. All right, so inshallah we will meet again in the near future. All right, thank you very much. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you, Dr. Sharkawi. Ladies and gentlemen, now we would like to call upon Brother Abdul Rashid bin Nuhairi, President of ICTSS Caretaker 2020-2021, to deliver his speech. Please welcome.
This. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Thank you, Brother Firdaus, honorable guests, our Deputy Dean, Student Development and Community Engagement, Dr. Muhammad Syarkawi bin Hamzah, lecturers of Kuliah ICT, lineup of ICTSS 1920, ICTSS Caretaker 2021, the candidates of ICTSS 2021, representative from Economics and Management Sciences Society, MSES, Bachelor of Education Students Association, BETSA, Islamic Revealed Knowledge and Human Sciences Student Society, IRKHSSS, KICT Student Society, KICT, the students of Kuliah of ICT. Ladies and gentlemen, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and salam sejahtera. My beloved fellow students, may all of us lecturers, staff and students be in good health, insyaAllah. As you all know, we have already done our election just now. On behalf of the Electoral Committee, I would like to congratulate and thank all KICT students for those who cast their vote. I'm going to pick one quote from the former President of the United States. He said that there is no such thing as a vote that doesn't matter. It all matters. Barack Obama. On behalf of the ICTSS Caretaker 2021, first of all, I would like to thank our beloved Dean of Student Development lecturers and staff guidance to our venue. Not to forget team ICTSS Caretaker, which consists of Nuruddin, Ikram, Mariam, Haikal, Juliana, Aisyah, and also Adnan, for your passion and commitment to to become the students' representative for KICT, even though we are in online mode and we are just 3 months become the caretaker of ICTSS. I accepted the fact that we came into the office perhaps not at the best moment. During my tenure, there are many shortcomings, mistakes, and conflicts from and among us too. Deep down, I acknowledge that all of us have so many matters in our minds. We all actually have our own stories we should never tell others. Perhaps some of us, the lineup, also face mental health problems like depression, anxiety, academic burden, all at the same time. Believe me, eventually, we all have the ability to adapt to the situation. Whatever challenges and trials we face, it should never weaken our spirit to move on with life. Brothers and sisters, KICT has made the necessary move and actions to realize its vision. Like Dr. Kawi said just now, which is to produce graduates equipped with ICT skills and knowledge and the consciousness of God. The Kuliah has the mission to promote collaboration with other universities and industries to establish a center of excellence for each department in KICT. We have 3 departments in KICT, and to advance research and development in creating a value-based information system. As the Kuliah-based society, as ICTSS, I hope that the new tenure of ICTSS can help our Kuliah to achieve these goals. Last but not least, I would like to thank you for giving us the trust to take on this responsibility to become the caretaker, ICTSS caretaker. For all students of KICT, please support the new lineup like participating in their program, workshops, or any activities that are organized by them. And also as the new lineup of ICTSS and also part of the ICTzen, let us make the most of our time to support the society well. On behalf of the caretakers, I hope that all KICT students can give your cooperation to the new lineup and don't hesitate to contact them for any questions regarding the kuliah. I think that's all from me. Thank you. Wabillahi taufiq wal hidayah. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you, Brother Rashid. Now, let's move to the first highlighted agenda for today, which is the ICTSS 2019-2020 Annual General Meeting. The meeting will please come to order. My name is Muhammad Nur Fidaus. I am the MC and the chairperson of this Annual General Meeting. Before I proceed, I will open the floor to appoint a secretary to record the minutes for meeting for tonight. May I have someone to propose the appointment of the secretary?
Yes, I, Nik Aisyah Damia binti Dik Suhaidi, 1910500, endorse the appointment of secretary.
Thank you. May I have someone to second the proposal?
Yes, I, Nur Aisyah Mushira binti Azizi, 1914456, second the proposal.
Thank you. Now, Ikram is officially appointed as the secretary of this meeting. I will start the meeting by introducing the main board and lineup of ICTSS 2019-2020. First, the members of the main boards are Muhammad Faizuddin, the president, Aiza Adani, vice president 1, Izul Ismail, vice president 2, Aisyah Damia, secretary 1, Anis Alisa, secretary 2, Farah Atika, financial controller 1, and Nurul Atika, financial controller 2. Next, I would like to introduce the lineup of ICTSS. Aisha Irfan, Head of Public Relations, and his assistant, Shafiq Faizal. Ayuni Jasmine, Head of Affairs, and her assistant, Mariam Mashita. Daniel Afiq, Head of Information and Multimedia, and his assistants, Ahmad Nuruddin and Farisha Akila. Ahmad Akmal, of Station, and his assistants, Nurul Nabi and his assistant, Abdul Rashid. Muhammad Shazwan, Head of Technopreneur and Career, and his assistants, Salman Hussaini. Amin Nasrin, Head of Spiritual and Islamization, and his assistant, Anisatul Nazira. Amim Adenan, Head of International Affairs and Culture, and his assistant, Irman. Next, we will move on to the meeting agenda. In this meeting, we will present the tenure report regarding the activities by the ICTSS 2019 and 2020. And then there will be the presentation of the financial report. After that, I will open the floor for Q&A session. I set aside 30 minutes for the presentation of reports and 5 minutes for the Q&A session. It is suggested to aim for a closing time of not later than 9:50 p.m. Without further ado, I would like to call upon Nik Aisyah Damia to present the tenure report of ICTSS 2019-2020.
Yes. Assalamualaikum. I hope that my voice is loud and clear for everyone. Okay, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. This is the ICT Student Society 2019-2020 tenure report. Next. Right, so for semester 2 2019-2020, throughout the semester, we held several programs. First, Welfare Secretariat conducted Every Ringgit Matters. The participants were KICT students and it was held in KICT. Next, Public Relations Secretariat conducted KICT Bulletin and Newsletter. The participants were KICT students and it was held in KICT. Information and Multimedia Secretariat conducted KICT Production. The participants were KICT students and it was held in KICT. It was held via online. On 29 February 2020 to 1st March 2020, Technopreneurship and Career Secretariat conducted FYP Series 1.0. The participants were KICT students and it was held in KICT. On 8 March 2020, Spiritual and Islamization Secretariat conducted Imarah Musalla campaign. The participants were KICT students and it was held in Musalla KICT. On 22nd May 2020 to 21st June 2020, Welfare Secretariat conducted We Care. The participants were KICT students and it was held via online. During semester 3 2019-2020, on 18 September 2020, Academics and Intellectual Secretariat conducted ICT Career Talk. The participants were KICT students and it was held via online. Next. So for semester 1 2020-2021, throughout the semester, ICTSS held several programs. First, Welfare Secretariat conducted Every Ringgit Matters. The participants were KICT students and it was held in KICT. Next, Public Relations Secretariat held KICT Bulletin and Newsletter. The participants were KICT students and it was held in KICT. Next, ICTSS organized Laptop for Siswa. The participants were KICT students and it was held via online. On 6 November 2020 to 7 November 2020, Sports and Recreation Secretariat conducted ICT Rex PUBG tournament. The participants were IAUM students and it was held via online. On 13 November 2020, Spiritual and Islamization Secretariat conducted Al-Fatihah workshop. The participants were IAUM students and it was held via online. On 14 November 2020, Spiritual and Islamization Secretariat conducted IT and Islam Talk. The participants were IAUM students and it was held via online. Next. On 5th October 2020 to 9 October 2020, ICTSS conducted Insan Sejahtera. The participants were KICT students and it was held in KICT. On 21st November 2020 to 22nd November 2020, 5 December 2020 to 6 December 2020, Academic and Intellectual Secretariat with Technopreneurship and Career Secretariat conducted FYP Series 2.0. The participants were KICT students and it was held via online. On 11 December 2020 to 12 December 2020, Sports and Recreation Secretariat conducted ICT-REX MLBB tournament. The participants were KICT students and it was held via online. On 19 December 2020, International Affairs and Culture Secretariat conducted virtual industry talk. The participants were KICT students and it was held via online. Lastly, ICTSS organized Extraordinary General Meeting on 29 December 2020. The participants were KICT students and it was held via online. That is all. Thank you.
Thank you to Sister Damian for the presentation. May I have someone to propose the endorsement of the tenure report?
I, Ahmad Zulfakar bin Abdul Aziz, 1812629, endorse the proposal.
Thank you. May I have someone to second the proposal?
I, Syed Haziq Hafiz bin Sahize, 1916935, second the proposal.
Thank you. Next, I want to call upon of ICTSS 2019-2020.
Assalamualaikum, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, all right. Assalamualaikum. I am Nufaratika binti Muhammad Zahid as a Financial Controller 1 ICTSS 2019-2020. Will be presenting the financial report of the whole tenure. So, next slide. As for the first bureau, we have Technopreneur Bureau. The program held by the bureau is FYP Series 1.0, which was held during second semester of 2019-2020 on 29th of February until 1st of March 2020. The program received a total of RM242.20 by the Kuliah and none from others. For the Technopreneur Bureau, they have used a total of RM243.20 for the program. For the next bureau, which is the Spiritual and Islamization Bureau, the first program held by the bureau is Imarah Musalah Campaign, which was held during second semester of 2019-2020 on 8th of March 2020. The program received none by the Kuliah and none from others. The second program held by the bureau is Al-Fatiha Workshop, which was held during first semester of 2020-2021 on 13th of November 2020. The program received a total of RM250 by the Kuliah and none from others. The last program held by the Bureau is IT and Islam Talk, Muslim Dignity and Social Media, which was held during first semester of 2020-2021 on 14th of November 2020. The program received a total of RM450 by the Kuliah and none from others. To conclude, for the Spiritual and Islamization Bureau, they have used a total of RM700 for the programs. Next slide. Next, we have the Sports and Recreation Bureau. They first held their first program, PUBG ICT-REX tournament during first semester 2020-2021 on 2nd and 3rd November 2020. The program received a total of RM350 by the Kuliah and none from others. For the second program, MLBB ICT-REX tournament was held during first semester 2020-2021 on 7th and 8th December 2020. The program received a total of RM350 by the Kuliah and none from others. To conclude, for the Sports and Recreation Bureau, they have used a total of RM700 for the programs. Besides that, we have the Welfare Bureau. The first program, which was held during the third semester 2019-2020 on 14th of September 2020, named WeCare. The program received none by the Kuliah and none from others. The second program held by the Bureau is Every Ringgit Matters throughout the second semester of 2019-2020 session and first semester of 2020-2021 session. The program also received none by the Kuliah and none from others. Thus, the Welfare Bureau have used RM0 throughout the tenure of ICTSS 2019-2020. As for the Public Relations Bureau, they have held the KICT Bulletin and Newsletter throughout the second semester of 2019-2020 session and first semester of 2020-2021 session. The program received none by the Kuliah and none from others. Thus, the Public Relations Bureau have used RM0 throughout the tenure of ICTSS 2019-2020. Okay, next we have the Information and Multimedia Bureau. The Bureau held a program throughout the second semester of 2019-2020 with no budgets required. Thus, Information and Multimedia Bureau have used RM0 throughout the tenure. Moving on to the International Affairs and Culture Bureau, a program named Virtual Industry Talk was held during the first semester of 2020-2021 session on the 28th of November 2020. The program received a total of RM500 by the Kuliah and none from others. Next, we have the Academic and Intellectual Bureau. The first program held by the Bureau is ICT Career Talk, which was held during the third semester of 2019-2020 on 18 September 2020. The program received none by the Kuliah and none from others. The last program held by the Bureau is FYP Series 2.0, which was held during the first semester of 2020-2021 on 21st to 22nd November 2020 and 5th to 6th December 2020. The program received a total of RM400 by the Kuliah and none from others. To conclude, the Academic Intellectual Bureau, they have used a total of RM400 for the programs. Last but not least, we have the general events conducted by all the bureaus. Next slide. We have the general events conducted by all bureaus and the main boards of ICTSS 2019-2020. First, we have the Insan Sejahtera program, which was conducted with a budget of RM238.60 received from the Kuliah and none from others. Second program, we have the laptop for siswa with no budget required for the program. And finally, the ICTSS Extraordinary General Meeting was held during the semester of 2020-2021 on 24th of December 2020 with a budget of RM110 received from the Kuliah. Thus, the general events conducted by the ICTSS 1920 tenure have used a total of RM238.60 for the events. All in all, the grand total budget that has been used by the ICTSS 1920 tenure is RM2,781.80. That's it. That's all for me. Thank you.
Thank you to Sister Farah for the presentation. May I have someone to propose the endorsement of the financial report?
Yes, I, Shomida Rumhati, 2011978, endorse the financial report.
Thank you. May I have someone to second the proposal?
Yes, I, Muhammad Irfan Daniel bin Baharin, metric number 1927331, second the proposal.
Thank you. Now, I would like to open the floor for Q&A session. Questions may be asked in terms of the report presentation or anything regarding the ICTSS 2019-2020. Any questions from the floor? Also, if you have any criticism for current tenure or any suggestion to the next tenure ICTSS 2020-2021, I will open the floor. This is the time for you to voice out your If there's no questions, I will now close the Q&A session. Now, let us enjoy a video presentation prepared by ICTSS lineup 2019-2020.
At the end of 2019, we all thought 2020 would be the start of another normal year. Where was it? Life was going normally until the coronavirus struck. Everyone was affected by it. Mask and sanitizer became our day-to-day primary defense. Country went into lockdown to try to prevent the spread. Students were sent home, and for those who couldn't, they were stranded on campus. All Korea were forced to close mid-sem break. Mid-sem break turned into mid-sem hiatus, and we, the student society, couldn't execute our plan we had for you guys. We all were facing some sort of crisis in our own way, facing our demons, struggling with lockdown syndrome. Goofy times with friends turned into screen time. Just texting or calling as we all were isolated, committing to the social distancing and staying behind closed door. It was really, we all had it rough this year. But we persevered and kept on going with the help of friends, families, and especially the frontliners. We survived. We all are survivors of this pandemic so far. We managed to make wonderful memories despite these dark times, and we managed to adapt some of our plans for you and execute them. So, with these beautiful memories that we have, let's take a look back and remember the good times.
First of all, thank you for all the memories, the exposure and experience given. I'm very grateful for everything that we've been through together and shared as a team and a society. To the new caretakers and the new tenure, I wish you all the best. I might not be there to see all the best bring ICTSS to a whole new level, but I will always pray for your success. Remember to always be a visionary leader, be brave, and always care for the students. Thank you.
We loved We Had to Cry, we love right down to our last goodbye. To ICTSS 1920, it's been an honor to be working with you guys. Thank you so much. I'm wishing you the best success and happiness in your future lives. Not to forget to ICTzen, thank you so much for supporting us since day one. And also to future caretaker and future leaderships of ICTSS, good luck in your new venture.
Dear my ICTSS members and so-called berries, thank you very much for staying tight together throughout this journey. I cherish every moment that I spent with you guys, and for my fellow ICTzen, thank you for supporting us directly or indirectly throughout this tenure. You guys are the best.
It's my second family.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I am Aiza Adari Jeffrey, Vice President 1 of ICTSS 2019-2020. It has been a great pleasure to serve the ICTzen, and I hope the caretakers, as well as the future leaders of ICTSS, will give the best of their abilities and contribute to the KICT community. All the best, and may Allah ease. Thank you.
My tenure, I'm going to say thank you for all the memories and sorry for everything, for my mistake and everything. And for the new tenure, I wish you the best and good luck. And I hope that you guys can do much better for our kuliah. Okay?
Hi, Berries. It's Ayuni. I just want to say thank you for
everything, for all the experiences, for all the memories, for everything that you have taught me, for everything that we have learned together, and also for the new tenure. Good luck, all the best, and especially have fun.
To Barry's, I wish we could spend more time together, but it's okay. I hope that you guys are doing well, and also good luck in the future. Take care and I love you. And not to forget, to all caretakers, I know you guys can do it, and all the best.
Assalamualaikum. To all my fellow ICTSS members, or as known as berries, I just want to say that thank you for all the memories that we have been together throughout our tenure. And I hope you guys are doing okay and in a very good condition, inshallah. So always take care and stay safe.
Thank you to all ICTzen for all of your support and engagement throughout our tenure. During these trying times, everything is unpredictable, so let us all hope that 2021 will be a better year for all of us.
So I would like to thank all ICTSS for supporting us for the whole tenure, and I hope that we can support the next tenure and we can make our kuliah the best kuliah in the IIUM Gombak, and I hope that we can support each other. Let's go to heaven. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Hello berries, congratulations for navigating a unique challenge this tenure.
For the next tenure, I wish all the best and good luck to all of you. I hope that you use all the time for the betterment of our community. With that,
I would like to thank you for all the experience I gained with ICTSS, and I wish all the best to the next tenure. I hope you all doing great, doing well. Don't worry, if you have any problem, you can contact us. Thank you.
Wishing all my fellow berries, thank you for the memories, thank you for your support. Then for the next tenure, for the next caretaker, strive for the excellence of KICT. Thank you.
Thank you and good luck for the next tenure.
Berries have brought a great meaning to my life.
We were very brave because despite of the COVID, we try to keep active. And good luck for the next tenure.
Thank you for the experiences and memories.
Being with the lovely berries was a big experience for me, and I would like to go on another adventure with them.
ICTSS has been a quiet journey for me, for you, and for everyone in our kuliah. I wish the best for all of us, especially for the new lineup. With love.
I have 3 words for the tenure. Learning is berries. I know it is tough, but we've made through it. So for the next tenure, I wish you all the best and good luck. I hope that your journey as an ICTSS will be smooth and efficient. And I hope that you guys will gain so many great and wonderful experience and memories. Fighting!
For the next tenure, we need someone more capable to take our mantle. And where can we find those people? That's right, it's you. You can bring KICT to the top.
Kau nampak tak?
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Faizuddin bin Muhammad Nazir, President of ICTSS 2019-2020. Berries, thank you for a wonderful journey. I'm wishing you all the best in your life. For the future generation of ICTSS, good luck and enjoy every moment in the society. For ICTzen, thank you for the support throughout the years. Thank you so much. Kamsahamnida.
That is the most memorable moment. Well done, and thank you to ICTSS 2019-2020. As of now, let's move to the next agenda, for today, which is the ICTSS Caretaker 2020-2021 Annual General Meeting. The meeting will please come to order. My name is Muhammad Nur Fidaus. I am the MC and the chairperson of this annual general meeting. Before I proceed, I will open the floor to appoint a secretary to record the minutes meeting for tonight. May I have someone to propose the appointment of the secretary?
Yes, I, Muhammad Ikram bin Bafitri, 1912-071, endorse the appointment of Nur Aisha Mushira binti Azizi to be the secretary for this meeting.
Thank you. May I have someone to propose the May I have someone to second the proposal?
Yes, I am Abdullah Sami, 1822735, second the proposal. Thank you.
Thank you. Now, Aisha Mushira is now officially appointed as the secretary of this meeting. I will start the meeting by introducing the main board and lineup of ICTSS 2019-2020. First, the members of the main boards are Abdul Rashid, the president, Ahmad Nuruddin, vice president, Muhammad Ikram, secretary, Maria Mashita, financial controller. Next, I would like to introduce the lineup of ICTSS Caretaker, Aisha Irfan, Public Relation Office, Haikal Razali, Welfare Office, Juliana Rahmat, Academic and Career Office, and Amim Adnan, International Affairs and Culture Office. Next, we will move on to the next meeting agenda. In this meeting, we will present the tenure report regarding the activities that had been organized by the ICTSS Caretaker 2020-2021, the presentation of the financial report, and there will be a presentation of the amended constitution of ICTSS. After that, I will open the floor for Q&A session and finally announcing the dissolution of ICTSS Caretaker 2020-2021. I set aside 10 minutes for the presentation of the report, 15 minutes for the presentation of the constitution, and 5 minutes for the Q&A session. It is suggested to aim for a closing time of not later than 10 p.m. Without further ado, I would like to call upon Muhammad Ikram to present the tenure report of ICTSS 2019-2020.
Assalamualaikum and a very good evening to our honorable guest, Dr. Sharkawi Hamza, representative from KBS and ICTzen. My name is Muhammad Ikram bin Iqbal Fitri, 1912071, and I'm the current secretary for ICTSS Caretaker 2021. Today, I'm going to present our tenure report during our 3 months as the ICTSS Caretaker. Next slide. First and foremost, I'm going to talk about the general events for semester 2 2021. Next. The events that happened during our time as ICTSS Caretaker were on the Ihsan Sejahtera module, ICTSS Electoral, and ICTSS Annual General Meeting. All the events were targeted to the KICT students, and all the events were conducted for the past 2 weeks, and it is quite hectic for all of us. The only events that we as Caretaker involved directly were the ICTSS Electoral and ICTSS Annual General Meeting. The Ihsan Sejahtera module were mainly organized by KICT and Sejahtera Center for Sustainability and Humanity. Unfortunately, due to the pandemic outbreak, most of our events were carried out on online platform with the exception of Ihsan Sejahtera module throughout Google platforms and Zoom meeting. Next. These were the posters that we used to promote the ICTSS Electoral and show the students the timeline for the ICTSS Electoral as references, and you can find all of this and any updates regarding upcoming events in our social medias. Next slide. For the past few tenures, the number of voters turns out to be very low and concerning. To overcome this problem, one of the sub-programs under the ICTSS Electoral will be introduced with the program titled Voting Education. The objective of this program is to provoke KICT students to join election as representatives and as voters. We are hoping that in the future, there will be more KICT students that are willing to join ICTSS and contribute to KICT, inshallah. Next slide. Moving on to the events throughout the tenures. Next slide. The first program will be the FYP video compilation organized by Academy and Career Office. Next will be Every Ringgit Matters organized by the Welfare Office. And the last one will be Guideline Study Tips and Advice by the ICTSS Caretaker 2021. All of these programs targeted the KICT students, and as you can see, there's no actual venue for the programs because it was handled on online platform through WhatsApp and Google platforms. For the new KICT students that didn't know, we have a program that been carried out continuously called Every Ringgit Matters that helps a student if there's an unfortunate event that happened to you or your closest family. Inshallah, we wish to help others as much as possible. If you have any information that can help others, let us know. That's all from me. Thank you for lending me your ears and stay safe. Assalamualaikum.
Thank you to Brother Ikram for the presentation. May I have someone to propose the endorsement of the tenure report?
Yes, I, Arabazil bin Azamin, endorse the tenure. I, Arabazil bin Azamin 2017-833, endorse the tenure report.
Thank you. May I have someone to second the proposal?
Yeah, it is I, Muhammad Akmal Arif bin Muhammad Kamal Arifin, 2017-151, second the proposal.
Thank you. Next, I would like to call upon Mariam Mashita to present the financial report of ICTSS Caretaker 2020-2021.
Hello, Assalamualaikum. I am Maria Mashita Dijumadin, the Financial Controller for the Caretaker ICTSS 2021. And I'm going to present the financial report for our tenure Caretaker ICTSS 2021. Next slide. First, I'm going to talk about the financial report for programs under office. For our welfare office, we conducted Every Ringgit Matters throughout semester 2, 2020-2021, and we didn't use any budget from KICT or other sources. Next, in our academic and intellectual office, we conducted the FYP video compilation throughout semester 2, 2020-2021, and we didn't use any budget from KICT or other sources. Next, for the financial report for general events, we conducted 4 events that include all of the ICTSS. First, we conducted guideline study tips and advice throughout the semester 2, 2020 until 2021. We didn't use any budget from KICT or other sources. Our Instant Sejahtera module that we conducted from 14 February 2021 until 19 February 2021, we received 620 ringgit from KICT and we didn't use any other sources. For the ICTSS electoral that we conducted from 22nd February 2021 until 5th March 2021, we received 60 ringgit budget from KICT and we didn't use any other sources. So in total, ICTSS electoral used up to 60 ringgit budget. And for tonight event, ICTSS Annual General Meeting that we conducted today, 5th March 2021, we received 42 ringgit from KICT. So in total, we use up to 42 ringgit for ICTSS Annual General Meeting. Next. So in total, the grand total budget that we use up for our tenure is 732 ringgit from KICT as we didn't use any budget from other sources. That's all from me. Thank you.
Thank you to Sister Mariam for the presentation. May I have someone to propose the endorsement of the financial report?
I, Muhammad Adam bin Muhammad Akno, 1911635, endorse the financial report.
Thank you. May I have someone to second the proposal?
Yes, I am Arisha Zahi, 1919340, second the proposal.
Thank you. And for our last agenda, I would like to call upon Brother Abdul Rashid to present the Constitution of ICTSS 2020-2021.
Thank you, Brother Firdaus. Bismillah. Honorable guest, Deputy Dean, Student Development and Community Engagement, Dr. Muhammad Syakawi bin Hamzah. lineup of ICTSS 2019-2020, ICTSS Caretaker 2020-2021, the candidates of ICTSS 2021, the representative from MSAS, BETSA, IRKHS, Islamic, the students of Kuliah ICT, ladies and gentlemen, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So, I would like to present the amended constitution of ICTSS 2020-2021. But before that, I read out the previous constitution. Referring to Appendix A, the mode of election, appointment, term of office, suspension and removal of members of the management committee in the list 1, mode of election, section 4C. Stated that all nominations shall be made according to categories, that is, first Roman, category A should consist of president. Second Roman, category B should consist of 2 vice presidents. Third Roman, category C should consist of secretary and an assistant secretary. Fourth Roman, category D should consist of financial controller. And fifth Roman, category D, category E should consist of 13 officers, at least 2 international students who are eligible to be elected with reference to page 22. And now, I will proceed to read out the amended constitution. Also referring to Appendix A, the mode of election, appointment, term of office, suspension and removal of members of the management committee in the list 1, mode of election, section 4C, stated that all nominations should be met according to categories, that is, first Roman, category A shall consist of president. Second Roman, category B shall consist of 2 vice presidents. Third Roman, category C consists of secretary only. Fourth Roman, category D shall consist of financial controller. And fifth Roman, category E shall consist of ICTSS officers, which will be discussed among the main board of the tenure with at least 2 international students who are eligible to be elected with reference to page 22. Okay, so the reasons for the amendment are: first, main board has their rights to choose ICTSS officers that are suitable and compatible with their ideology. Second reason, for this ICTSS election, we are lack of applicants number that fill in the ICTSS candidate form. So, with the amendment of constitution, if any of you disagree, you can please state your full name and matric number, and also your suggestion of the amendment by turning on your camera and microphone. If there has any questions, so if there's no response, I assure that all of us agree with this amendment. Thank you.
Thank you to Brother Rashid. Now, I'd like to open the floor for Q&A session. Questions may be asked in terms of the report presentation or anything regarding the ICTSS Caretaker 2020-2021. Any questions from the floor? Also, if you have any criticism for current tenure or any suggestions to the next tenure of ICTSS 2021, I will open the floor. This is the time for you to voice out your opinion. If there's no question, I will now close the Q&A session. Now we will move on to the last agenda, which is the dissolution of ICTSS Caretaker 2020-2021. For that, I would like to invite the President of ICTSS Caretaker 2020-2021, Brother Abdul Rashid, to announce the dissolution.
Thank you, Brother Firdaus. So, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. I announce the dissolution of ICTSS Caretaker 2021.
Thank you to Brother Rashid. It is the long-awaited moment, which is the announcement of the new lineup of main board of ICTSS 2021. For financial controller, with a total number of, for financial controller, we have Brother Muhammad Irfan Daniel bin Baharim, one uncontested. For secretary, we have Sister Shomida Romhayati, also one without contesting. For presidential, with a total number of 88 votes, the vice president too is Salman Hussaini bin Abdul Razak. With a total number of 135, the vice president one is Ahmad Nuruddin bin Muksal Mina. And finally, the moment that you've been waiting for, with a total number of 161 votes, the president is Ahmad Zulfaqar bin Abdul Aziz. Now let us lend our ears and open our hearts to the inspirational speech from the new president of ICTSS 2021, Brother Ahmad Zulfaqar bin Abdul Aziz.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Can you guys hear me? Okay. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. To our Honorable Deputy Dean of Student Development and Community Engagement, Assistant Professor Muhammad Syarkawi bin Hamzah, Honorable former line-up, caretaker, candidates, guests, and fellow members. First of all, to former line-up of ICTSS 1920 and caretaker ICTSS, you have done a great job until the end of your term. Thank you so much for the hard work. To ICTzen, a million thanks for carrying out your responsibility to cast your vote today. Thank you for the time and energy to involve in this polling day. Thank you very much for being supportive and choosing me as the president of ICTSS for the next term. I really appreciate it. I appreciate it so much. Thank you for believing that I'm worthy of carrying out this amanah. I will do the best of my effort to realize my vision and mission, as I already mentioned. Of course, with the assistance and opinion from all of you and my colleagues. Like I said previously, please do not hesitate to contact me. I will always be ready to support and assist my friends in KICT, inshallah. I hope to see you guys again in the future. Also hope to work with you guys as well. May Allah bless you guys with a prosperous and joyous living. That's all from me. Thank you. Wassalam.
It's okay. Our MC just got very bad with the Wi-Fi. So before we end our event tonight, I would like to take a virtual picture together. So can either people turn on their camera so that we can have a picture, a little bit picture. All right. Okay. Is everyone ready? Mariam, are you ready?
Okay, wait.
All right.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Freestyle. 1, 2, 3.
All right. I pass the floor to Brother Firdaus.
With that, we end our eventful night today with Tasbih Kafarah and Suratul As. Thank you for coming and have a great night.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
All right. All the best.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you,
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you, sir. Thank you,
sir.
myself also.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Thank you, everyone.
Sir.
Wait, for the previous tenure, I believe you guys have this right. So let's take a picture with this paper. Wait. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Wait, another one. Sorry. 1, 2, 3. Okay, thank you.
Okay. So good night. Have a nice rest. And see you again. Inshallah.
Alright, have a good night, sir.
Right.
Thank you, Doctor.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Doctor.
Happy weekend, sir.
Okay. Assalamualaikum.
Salam.
Waalaikumsalam. Thank you, Dr. Kobi.
Waalaikumsalam.
Ingat nak ambil gambar dengan berries and the mainboard.
Awak kena announce awal lah, Shashi.
Tapi ada bagi tahu Bani, tapi dia dia terlas dia terkeluar.
Panggil balik.
Thank you.
Kena.
Okay, jom ambil gambar. Tak nak.
We want to see your face, Zulfaka. We want to see your face.
Yes, turn on the camera. President.
Cannot leave. You are.
Dia mau receive Presiden.
Mantap lah, Presiden.
Ini pasal apa tu?
Congrats, Faka.
Hey, congrats tu. Baik.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Doh. Tak tahu nak expect apa tapi itu.
Deja vu.
Aduh. Hai Zul.